Hi, I'm Natalie Lennon. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And yes, I'm an accountant, but don't hold that against me. I specialize in keeping things simple and real with no BS and a bit of humor thrown in. And yes, I am an accountant, so maybe it will be accountant humor and maybe not that funny to you. But in all seriousness, this channel is going to be primarily about accounting and tax content in an easy to understand, no BS, no complicated terms, nice and simple. My mantra is to simplify things so that you can understand them, because tax and accounting does not have to be crazy complicated. We know it is, but it doesn't always have to be, right? I think a lot of accountants overcomplicate a lot of stuff to try and sound smart. Now, I'm not one of those accountants. I don't need to try and sound smart. My primary purpose and goal in life is to help my clients build their businesses and build wealth and understand tax and accounting along the way. I'm also going to take you behind the scenes of my two businesses, my accounting firm, which is a 100% remote accounting firm in Sydney, Australia, and also my other business, Two Sides Academy, where I'm mentoring and coaching accountants to empower them to challenge the norms, challenge the way things have always been done, and build the firms of their dreams. I also have a podcast, Totally Bossing It, the podcast. I'm a keynote speaker. I've won some awards, like this little one here, Accountant of the Year 2021. Yes, it's old, but it's one of my best awards that I have won, so I'm very proud of it. A little bit about my credentials. So I'm a fellow chartered accountant. I've got over 20 years working with and in small to medium and multinational businesses and accounting firms. So I get it. I've worked my way up. I started as an admin, receptionist, bookkeeper, and then worked my way up. So I get what it's like to start. And also I've got two businesses, so I know what it's like to have a business. I've also been lucky enough to be selected for the Zero Partner Advisory Council, where I'm just finishing up my end of my 2-year term, hoping to return and extend my term, but that's been a really cool experience. I also was featured on the cover of the Institute of Chartered Accountants Australia New Zealand magazine back in May 2024, and where they did a couple of page spread talking about my success on TikTok and marketing. So that was really, really cool. And one more page. So that's definitely my claim to fame. I've also been featured in various news articles, news.com.au, Daily Mail, Smart Company, Yahoo, and I also was lucky enough to get interviewed on a current affair back in 2023, I think it was, in regards to tax. So I've done quite a few things. I'm known in my industry as a bit of a mover and shaker, someone who ruffles feathers, who likes to do things differently, who always likes to challenge the norms and speak up and just make people accountable. So if you want an accountant that's a little bit out there that you can relate to, then perhaps I'm the right fit for you. I started my accounting firm, Two Sides Accounting, back in 2017. Prior to that, I was a partner in another accounting firm, but it was an accounting firm that was established back in the 80s. They just did things the way that they'd always been done. And being, a 20-year-old at the time, late 20s, I was so eager to do things a little bit differently. And so I just decided it was not for me. It was time to start my own thing. And I knew there was a better way to use technology, to automate, to do things smarter, not harder, as cliche as that sounds, but just to embrace technology to do things a different way and be able to provide some amazing services for my clients. So that's what I did, and I haven't looked back. We're 100% remote, which means we no longer have an office. Our team works around Australia, and we do have a team overseas as well. And yeah, we're growing. We're looking for new clients all the time. So if you like the content of this channel, be sure to reach out. There's links on how to work with us in the description. If that all sounds like stuff that you would like to hear more of, then definitely hit that subscribe button. And I hope to speak to you very, very soon.